Hello and welcome to NSK's PV Power Hour for December not 26th, it's the 16th, 2017. My name's Yoshi. This is a podcast about Japanese idols brought to you by newschoolcotton.com, and I'm joined as always by Charlie Drip Cat. What's up?
Ugh. I'm trying not to lose my voice.
Are you sick?
I don't know what the hell I got. My sinuses have been acting up and I've been coughing.
Great. So look forward to that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've had like a stuffy nose on and off, and my throat's been bothering me on and off. So it's that time of the year where you're like sick but not really sick, and it's kind of annoying.
Yup.
So it's great. It's just
Yup.
great, and the busiest time of the year for me, so it's just wonderful. So to get away from all that BS in real life, we want to talk about some Japanese idols because that makes us feel better most of the time, I would say.
Mhm.
Some of the times I hate my life in regards to idol
Word.
PVs where it's just like I
Oh
watch it
yeah.
and go, I hate my life.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't hate my actual life. I'm just saying, like, I look at a bad PV and go, I hate my life. Because it makes me feel worse.
Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully we don't have any of those tonight. So let's get started with Maison Book Girl Judokusai, or 16 years old. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's kind of weird.
I don't think any of them qualify.
No, definitely not. So I guess it's like a reminiscent type of song. So yeah, Maison Book Girl is back with their Maison Book Girl song.
Yep. It's it's not as egregious as some of their previous ones.
Yes, I agree.
There's a little difference in there, and they don't use that. Oh, I don't know what the hell to call it.
Like a marimba, xylophone.
No, it's that really high pitched synth sound that's like in the background. They don't have that one in this one.
That was never an issue with me. My issue's always been like the same acoustic guitar, the same whistle, the same marimba, and that's still here, but they change it up enough that I don't feel offended by it. So that's
Yeah.
good. I think this is the best thing they've done since Cloudy Irony, in my opinion. The chorus is really good. I think it's catchy, and the instruments, they kind of change. It kind of goes in, like, especially the drums. They kind of go into like this really bassy tom tom drum sound, and they kind of stick to that throughout the entire chorus. So it gives it a little bit more punch than they usually have for the chorus. So I thought that was a nice change up, and it breaks up the monotony of the same exact instruments happening every time they release a song. So I
Yeah.
appreciated that.
This. Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't care too much for the song, but at least it's not a repeat,
Yep,
which I can get behind that.
definitely. I think this is definitely their best song this year. So,
Yeah.
the PV is it's kind of as it usually is with their PVs, is it has some sort of either dark theme to it or almost no theme at all.
Yeah.
This one is dark in that there's like emotional relationship issues or whatever it is.
Drugs, prostitution.
Yeah, there's clear prostitution where the girl gets money and she gets taken away by a guy, and uh, what's her face? Koshoja Megumi is like smoking a cigarette on the streets. Like
Yeah. The
it's just
cigarette.
it's like what is it, the Enja Kosai, where like
Yeah.
it was a real big problem in Japan a couple years back. I don't know if it still is. It might be, but
Yeah, a
like
few years
teenage girls
back, anyway.
were like getting paid money by older sleazebags, and they basically got money to hang out with them or do other things with them. So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Basically, it was escort and or prostitution.
basically yeah. So I guess that's the theme, but then it's mixed with weird 4x3 kind of CRT monitor footage of the members, walking around the city, and then also sitting in a white room dressed in their pajama-ish outfits, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
At least, I can handle the 4x3 with YouTube because they have black bars anyway when it's in
right, right,
theater
right.
mode. And
Hmm.
you don't really notice the change so much, but it's
Yeah,
still weird.
yeah. It's not as noticeable as some other PVs, but I can't think of any examples off the top of my head. But like here,
AKBs, because they used colored bars when they did it. That
sweet
or
marmalade.
was it eight? Was it SK that did that PV?
No, it was like Under Future Next Girls, one of those. I remember it
Yeah,
had like Yoshida Akari and
they did
fucking
that whole
Tomonaga
like
Mio, I think.
8 millimeter film thing.
Right, and then it had the bars on the side, but it was
Yeah.
like shitty picture frame pattern
Yep.
things on the side and nothing on the top. So it was just filling up the widescreen area to make
Yep.
it feel widescreen, but it's not. And it sucked because the members are confined in a really small space.
Yep.
Yeah, at least here it's not as obvious and bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's I don't like the I don't know if it's actually the camera they used or if it's some filtering that they put on there, but the whole diagonal wavelines are like really annoying.
Like 90s footage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, look, we ran this VHS tape through like 40 times and then put it into the computer
Yeah.
so it looks really bad. And I don't like that.
Her smoking a cigarette isn't very convincing. It's just the way she holds it looks funky.
I didn't really pay that much
It just
attention.
looks loose. Like I've never held a cigarette in my mouth before. Kind of pose to it.
I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I'm some cigarette smoking expert, but like when I used to smoke cigarettes, I smoked them in a way where it wasn't as obvious, where I didn't hold it most of the time. I just like left it like
Mm.
hanging on my lip. So,
Yeah, yeah. Been there, done that.
yeah.
And then your lip dries out and it hurts like hell to pull it out.
You know what? Thankfully, Florida isn't as dry as other places in the world, so I didn't have that issue. But yeah, just like, I mean, I would only smoke during a break, so like it would be like a 5 minute break, and it would only be for
Yeah.
like a month during the holidays for a couple years. So it wasn't like I smoked for a long time, but I felt really awkward doing the two finger pinch thing. Like I felt like I looked stupid as fuck. Maybe cigarette smoking just looks dumb as fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
It probably does. But I felt like holding a cigarette like this with my two fingers was a little bit
Yeah.
cooler looking than like two fingered like hmm. You know. I don't know.
Yeah. The whole pinch like this, where you hold it with your thumb.
Yeah, that's what it was like.
Eh,
Okay sign basically.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I did both. And yeah, you look stupid either way. Let's face it, you do.
Yeah.
So
Don't smoke, kids. That's
no, don't. God, don't.
it's
No.
really bad for you. So and at the end after the music stops, there's a guy, or I think it's a guy. He turns around. I think he's the guy that got the drugs and picked up the girl.
Okay.
I think.
Don't know. I couldn't quite tell, so I'll have to go with you on that one. 'Cause
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
don't
not
know.
obvious. So
It could be a chick with like short hair too.
could be. That's why I said I can't tell. Could be a very because if it's a guy, he has very feminine features. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just hard to tell.
Well, and it's also really zoomed out.
Yeah.
So
So he's a pretty man, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah, that is what you were trying to say.
Yes. All right. Anything else?
No,
All right. Rate it.
I'm not into their PVs.
Yeah, me neither.
Um, I'm gonna give the PV I guess like a 64, 65. It's okay, but really, yeah, I no, I don't really care for it. This song, I'll give it a 75. It's all right. I'm not into the whole sound. I think the farthest I would go would be Cloudy Irony, and that would be about it. Once in
Yep.
a while.
Yep. I still listen to Cloudy Irony a lot, so I've been wanting them to either recapture that or just do something completely different. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. I'll give the PV a 62. I think the retro 90s looking footage isn't very attractive or fun to look at. I think it's just I don't know. I don't think it's necessary and not interesting. I guess they're trying to go for like a flashback kind of thing, but it's not that obvious of a trick in that sense. So, and everything else, it like the weird bedroom glitter face shots, I not into. It's like weirdly sexual, like not because it's they're touching each other or anything. It's just like what is even the point to that? That like I don't know.
I mean, there is some touching going on there.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like the even the way they look at each other is sexual. Like
Mm.
okay, that's this song. I guess 16 years old. I guess that's what I was feeling when I was 16. Shit, they're right. They're right. That's how I was looking at girls when I was 16.
I mean, that is kind of the rebellious phase.
Right. And I was selling drugs and selling my body. Yep. So, all right, and the song, I'll give it an 80. I think it's solid. I think it's the best song they've done since Cloudy Irony. So, but it's another Maison but girl song.
I was a bit younger than 16 when I started smoking.
Oh boy, we don't need to get into that.
Bad idea.
When did you start selling your body?
Never. Never.
All right, next up, Cheeky Parade, Bokura no Uta, our song, guys. This is our song. This is what you're gonna tell your wife when you get married. You go, "This is our song, Becky." Oh my god, that's me. That's me. My wife's gonna be Becky. Becky from North
Becky?
Dakota. Yeah.
No, I was thinking Becky from Japan.
I mean, I'm okay with that too. Sure, Becky from Japan. I'm totally cool with that.
You know, the MC.
Yes, I find her very attractive and funny. So yes, I'm okay with that. So yeah, Cheeky Parade. We already talked about 2 songs by them in the past month.
Oh God, my memory must be really going because I don't remember them.
Because there's the one in the recording studio and there's the one in the dancing studio, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Now they've actually made a somewhat of a real PV, which
They made an attempt.
what are my you can fill me in on this. I forgot. What are my least favorite kinds of PVs, Draco? Can you remind me?
Behind the scenes and concert footage.
Yeah, and what's the other one? The stories and shit.
Oh, the Seishun Gambate.
Yeah, drama bullshit. Yeah, yeah. So this is in my top 3 all time of least favorite PVs.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was bored with this when it took him like 4 scenes to get on stage.
You didn't like them dancing in the back, like, oh, this is that song we like.
I didn't make it that far.
No.
It's like, oh hey, we're gonna introduce this song and then cut her off before she actually says the name of the song.
Right.
And then we're gonna show like 4 different shots of them walking on stage.
It's fucking deep, dude. It's like you're supposed to fill in the dubbing, you know? Oh, I'm part of it because this is our song. The fans are part of the song, so they say it with us.
Then why weren't the fans included in the song?
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
They recorded these live, so why wasn't the fans included?
How about how about just like they should just sell spots on the single and just sell the performance of the single. So you can pay like I don't know 100 tickets, and then you go okay, you get the most amount of lines and record our next single, and then it becomes our song.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Why hasn't No Tall used that? That's like a genius idea.
Yeah.
You know, No Tall they do the social media voting thing where the fans vote on like the song
Probably
and
because
concept
most
and
of the
stuff.
fans can't sing.
Yeah. Well, I guess, but it'd be fun.
Um, Be a good way to make money.
It could.
Because
But yeah,
I'm sure there are fans like, oh, hey, I get to sing like, you know, a minute and a half with my favorite member
yeah,
in the same room. They'd make money.
yeah, it would. So this PV is just a collection of live footage of them performing the song at various venues, and a few behind the scenes footage just sprinkled in there.
Yep.
So I mean, it's shot nicely. I like the outfits.
Yeah, they're
So
okay.
that's okay. Yeah.
I think probably the most interesting shots from them in the like park, where it's actually somewhat colorful, without despite the filter that they put on it to
Yeah.
try and make it look gray.
It's supposed to be emotional, you know.
Yeah. Um, the the other shot where they're outside is still pretty boring though.
Yep. No, this is a boring ass PV. It's
Yeah.
if you're really, really into Cheeky Parade, I guess it could speak to you. But even if you're a big fan of Cheeky Parade, I don't think this is the most interesting PV.
No. No. They're
Like,
like,
take
oh hey, look, we're at this video and it's raining outside.
like just imagine, take your favorite idol group, right? Like, I don't know, for you, what would it be? Like Ebichu or Tokyo Girl Style or something, right?
Momoclo.
Momoclo, yeah. And they do a PV like this. You're like, yeah, this is cool, but I'm not really
Yeah.
into it. Like if they did one for like Gem or Paspo or whatever, for me, I'm sitting here going, I mean, that's cool. Like I get to see the members, but like there's no creativity here, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
nothing new, really. So
Yep.
that's why I hate it when Shachihoko does it. At least this here seems like an art project, while Shachihoko, when they do it, it just straight cuts from their Blu-ray DVD or whatever they're trying to sell.
Yeah. Yep.
So at least this is
Yep.
better than that.
Even though it's probably still straight cuts from the Blu-ray they're trying to
Oh
sell.
yeah, I'm sure, but I don't know if Cheeky Parade's gonna be getting any kind of Blu-ray DVD release of a full concert anytime soon.
Well, actually, no, I can't say that because they use a lot of different venues here. Where, like, Sachi Hoko uses maybe 3 in their PVs.
Yeah, but I feel like they can sell tickets better than Cheeky Parade.
Oh, yeah.
So they can fill out like a decently sized arena or like concert hall.
Yeah.
While Cheeky Parade, I don't think would be able to do that kind of numbers.
Probably, yeah.
So it wouldn't look as exciting when you do like a Blu-ray DVD of a concert.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to do a solo concert anyways to do Blu-rays and DVDs for the most part.
Mm, yeah.
Most of the time.
I mean, you wouldn't necessarily have to do a solo concert. You could have an opening act. and
Yeah,
just
but
not
how
show
long
it.
is? Yeah, yeah. But you're the main line, right? You're
Yeah.
the main, main
Yeah,
event.
you're the headline.
Yeah, you're gonna have like a 2 hour set while you're gonna have like a 30-minute, opening act or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Cheeky Parade would be the opening act probably. Unfortunately for them,
Yeah.
they're not gonna play a 2 hour set at any time in the future. I don't think.
I don't know. I would imagine Cheeky Parade is doing one-man lives.
I'm sure they have, but they're not doing one at Saitama Super Arena,
Yeah.
or Dabudokan. I mean, they may have, but
Or, like, even Makihara Mesen.
right. All right.
So
This PV's so awesome. We're talking about Cheeky Parade's futures.
yeah, they're not bright.
Yeah. I'm a little scared for them still.
I would say that the whole Idol Street groups are not bright.
No, it's not. It's a little scary. Idle Street not doing so well.
Yeah,
The only one doing well, I think, is Wasta.
yeah.
I think Supergirls have been around like way too long for them to gain any new fans. It's just fans that they had initially that are still sticking around, I think.
And
So,
Gems,
Gems in the fucking.
yeah.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with Gems, so
There's something.
they are something. They are a group at one point. I don't know what it is now, but yeah. All right, let's talk about the song. It seems like they took a Baby Raid song and just covered it in tears and sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, no, I
it's
do.
like a Seishun ass Baby Raid song.
Yeah, no,
Like
I completely see that.
they took all the jagged edges of Baby Raids and just like sanded it down,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all round, and then they just doused it in tears and sweat of Seishun.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
It's got like like a little bit of a punk influence, like Japanese punk. I'm not talking about like fucking Rancid or No Effects here. I'm talking about Japanese punk. I'm talking like Mongol 800 or 700 or 600 or whatever that group was, or like Major. I'm talking about those kinds of punk groups. Um, so it's one of those. It's okay. I don't hear a hook really at
No,
all.
it's got a
Oh,
good beat to it. It's got a pretty good rhythm to it, but
yeah. But
it's
the
not.
instrumentals are so lackluster though. It's just
Yeah,
there.
yeah. There's nothing there to really make you go, "Hey, yeah, I want to listen to this song."
Yeah. The melody just isn't strong like instrumentally or vocally. It's there.
Very straightforward
Yeah.
execution.
Way too straightforward.
So yeah,
Yeah. I don't think it's catchy at all.
no, no. Um, I honestly thought I'd only played this song once. It feels that long,
Yeah.
even though it's 4 minutes.
Mhm.
It's not the 6 minute song that we've done that some people have done.
Oh, we don't have to worry about that tonight.
No, yeah.
uh
Um, yeah. It's just it's pretty whatever.
Yep. It's just very like unbelievably extraordinary, spectacularly ordinary.
Yep.
So, all right, anything else?
No.
All right, rate it.
The PV gets a 5 for the fact they used multiple venues.
Oh
Um,
god.
yeah. Other than that, no. Yeah, they get a 5 because they managed to use multiple venues. Um, the song I'll give a like 60. It's it's whatever. It's not great.
Give I'll give PV like a 60. It's shot nicely. They did the slight Instagram filter, make it a little look, gray or brownish.
Blue.
But it's shot okay. Members look good. I like the outfits, but I'm not a fan of live footage recycling. I don't like that at all. Song, like a 61, 62. Like it's not bad. There's nothing bad about it. It's just so plain and flat and lacks punch and energy and no hook that I can hear. So
Mm. Yep.
that's Cheeky Parade Bokuda no Uta. Next up, Anger Me. I'm angered.
Yeah,
This,
I'm angry too now.
yeah. This song is called Kisoku Tadashiku Utsukushiku, or regularly and beautifully, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Um, and it's a short version. It's
Yep.
like what, a minute 12?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I think Club Project is now doing short version PVs.
and
And
that really
angers
annoys
me.
me.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
They were the leaders. They were the first ones to subtitle their PVs for the foreign audience.
yep.
Great idea. Now you see all these groups doing it. Not every group, but a lot of groups are doing it these days, and it's directly because of Hello Project. They
Mm-hmm.
single-handedly brought that onto the idol industry for the foreign fans,
Yep.
and they deserve a lot of credit for that. But another thing they were doing correctly, while other groups weren't doing correctly, was not doing short PVs.
Well, okay, they did short PVs. Well, they did full length PVs for a while, and then at one point they were doing like 2.5 minute PVs.
Yeah, but it wasn't consistent though. It wasn't consistently every group and every
Uh,
song.
yeah, at that time it was.
When was this? Like this is way before I got into the fandom.
Yeah,
Clearly.
it was like early Barry's Kobos.
Yeah, yeah.
Even before Barry's Kobo.
Right. I mean, it's a
Um,
Japan issue, but I'm just saying, like in terms of the idol industry.
yeah, but then they went back to doing long PVs,
Yeah.
or well, even at the time they were doing short PVs, it was like, okay, the song is out now.
Yeah.
Here's the full video,
Yeah.
and it had like the gal or whatever watermark plastered on it. But you know, hey, we got the full video,
Right.
and we can watch it online.
Yep.
In fact, I think they were one of the first ones that started putting their videos online.
Right.
Because Gal was, I think, a Hello Project or upfront streaming service.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess it was Yahoo, but yeah, and now they're doing minute PVs. It's like, why are you listening
It's
to Avex?
barely a minute, dude. A fucking minute and 12 seconds.
And like 6 of those seconds are an opening.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's like, why are you listening to Avex?
Oh, God. At least with Avex, at times recently they've fucked Supergirls up. Last 3 Supergirls PVs have been short versions, which has pissed me off to no end.
Yeah,
At least with like some of the releases for like Gem, they would do like quote unquote short version, but you get the full song, like complete song. There might be like a longer intro or an outro after the song, but you get the full song, which was the correct way to do a short version PV.
yeah.
So they're just cutting 2/3 of the song here, and
Yeah.
it sucks. I hate that.
The service I was thinking of wasn't yeah, it was actually Dull Up, which I think was Hello Projects. But I can't find it online at the moment. Yeah, and the really annoying thing is this song sounds really good.
The song is really, really good.
I want to hear more.
Yep.
Even though it's like the Hello Project, you're a little late with this. It should have come out like 2 months ago.
This PV came out on the day of the release. Just saying.
Yeah, but it sounds like a Halloween song.
Right. No, remember Otome Gyakushu? It was one of I think it was the first single when they became Anger Me with Taiki Bansei. It was
Yeah.
like Halloween horror sounds in the background. It might have been by the same guy, Hoshibe Sho. I don't fucking remember. It might not have been, but
Yeah,
no,
I
you know
don't
what? I
remember.
looked it up. It wasn't the same person, but it has very similar feels to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is like a darker, more mature song, and it's got like a horror kind of image to it.
Vibe.
And, yeah, and it's really catchy and energetic. I recommend everyone go buy this song on iTunes because it's on iTunes.
Is it on Amazon?
Maybe I don't know.
Because I'd rather buy it on Amazon. I don't have an iTunes account.
Yeah,
Yeah,
At least ANGERME puts their shit on U.S. Amazon. U.S. iTunes. So
yeah, yeah. It's a from. I haven't heard the whole thing, so I don't know how the
it's
rest of the
more the
song goes.
same. Like, to be fair, like with short
But
versions, most of the
it,
time it's more of the same.
it's Hello Project, so I know Yeah, this is a minute of the song, but it's gonna be pretty similar throughout the whole song.
Right. Most groups are like that. If you get a full minute of a song, you're most likely getting an idea of the song.
Yeah,
But I don't think that excuses it.
no, no, absolutely not. Especially not with the video.
Yeah. Like, I'm curious as to where this video goes because
Yeah,
Takeuchi and Funaki are like trapped in a horror house or something.
trapped in a
Where,
loop.
yeah, they're like dressed the same as the other members, and they're trying to get away from the other members of the group. I don't really understand, so I'm curious as to how it ends, but we don't get it because it's a short version.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
could be complete shit. It could be terrible, but
Yeah.
I won't be able to find out. It sucks.
And, knowing Hello Project and Upfront, we might get the whole song in a month.
Yeah. That
Or the whole video.
that is stupid.
And then it's like, but you missed that very narrow PR period
Right.
where people are gonna talk about it.
Right. Well, thankfully, the song is good enough that I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it and bought the entire single, and I have not regretted it. I've listened to it a whole bunch already, all three songs, and I think it's one of the better Hello Project singles this year because Hello Project was really weak this year, in my opinion. So,
Yeah.
off the top of my head, I like maybe three that I would even consider putting in my top 10. So,
No. Yeah. No, I agree. They were pretty weak this year.
yep.
All of the groups are kind of weak this year.
It depends, I think. Hello Project in general was weak for me this year.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just like, yeah, I'm not happy with the whole short version thing. Promotion edit. Yeah, promotion might.
Yeah, that's just another way of saying short version.
Well, in the title they say promotion edit short,
Yeah, right, yeah.
and it's like, no, it's not a promotion. It's a
They
teaser.
they've done promotion edit versions, but it would still be a full like song.
Yeah.
This is like one of the first like promotion edit shorts, which is fucking dumb. So,
Yeah. Yeah, and I really like this song.
yeah.
This is the type of stuff I really wish ANGERME would do
Yep.
because they
And
do it well.
this guy, Hoshibe Sho, his music that he's provided for Hello Project has been severely hit or miss. So like his success rate is like
Yeah.
60-40, more towards the bad side for me, in the
Yeah.
60s for 60%. So but I don't know if he wrote Manner Mode or Silent Mode or whatever,
Yeah.
but he wrote the next song that we're going to talk about, and I also like that one too.
Yeah. Well, what was that song in the castle looking place that ANGERME did?
This year,
No. No, it's been a year or two since they did it.
well, that could be Otome Gyakushu, the one I told you about. The one
Yeah,
that
it
has
could
like a
be.
horror theme.
Yeah, it very well could be.
It's from 2 years ago.
They're in front of a stairway.
We talked about a PV where they were in front of a pinkly lit house and there was a stairway. But
But it was more like this type of music.
I don't remember the song. It wasn't very
Yeah,
impressive.
okay, yeah, it was. It was at Otome Show. That whole single was really good.
Yeah, Taiki Banse is one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best idol songs of the past 3 or 4 years. So, generally speaking,
Yeah, I would really wish they would do stuff like this because they do it really well. Their voices are really good for it.
yeah,
And yeah, maybe not by the same guy, but
yep, this is a really good song. You want to rate it?
Uh, I'm gonna give this song an 80. Even though I haven't heard it all, what I have heard is really good and I like it. The PV, I'll give it a 75 for now. Um, yeah, I don't know where it's going, so I will just give it a straight, flat C.
I'll give the PV a 73. I think it's shot okay, but it's a little too dark for me. I get that they're going for something like horror, mystery, suspense thing, but it's still too dark. A lot of shadows. So it's not the most eye-catching PV. Kind of dull looking. But the setup seems interesting, and I want to know what's going on, but it's a short version, so fuck that.
They missed
Uh,
they missed one thing in this video though. I
what?
wanted the stairs to like collapse and them to slide down.
All right. It's like some Takeshi's Castle type shit right there.
Yeah.
Um, Song, I'm gonna give an 83. I think it's really good, really catchy. It's one of those where I think it grows on you over time. I didn't like it initially, and after I bought the single, listened to it a bunch of times. I was like, okay, this song is fucking dope. So, all right, that's Anjuremu Kisoku Tadashiku Utsukushiku. Next one, the third and last triple A side for Anger Me. We're gonna talk about because we already talked about Manner Mode. This one is called Kimi Dake Janai Sa Friends. It's not just you, friends. That is a horrible translation. That is so bad. It should have been "You're not alone, friends." Like that's the way it should have been done. I don't. It's really bad. So, as the title would suggest, it is a very emotional song. It's sort of ballady, but when it gets to the chorus, it has like super punchy drum and bass and fast and badass.
Yeah.
And they have like 20 instruments, 20 layers on top, and it's kind of like deep and thick, just the way I like it. Like it's really like it tickles my ears, like the bass sounds and stuff in the chorus. It tickles my ears because like it's so there. I can feel it, you know?
Yeah.
Thanks to my Audio Technicas. No, I'm not sponsored or anything, so I wish I was.
I wish I had some better headphones.
So, yeah, I think this song is the best of the three AAA sides. I think it's sort of like what's that Morning Musume song?
Interesting.
Tokyo Koi Sorao Koi, where it feels like a ballady song, but it has like this punch that comes in at the chorus that isn't like this obvious ballad, you know? And it becomes powerful and uplifting and emotional and just punchy. It's great. I really like the song a lot.
Hmm. I would not have said it was better than what the how do you even shorten the name of the last one? Um Kisoku, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I would have said it was better than that one.
I I I think it's better as in I think this I connect with this one more. I'm not saying this is like better like better put together or anything or it's catchier. I'm not saying that. I just connect with this one more on an emotional level. Where the previous one it was just like, "Oh, this is classic Anger Me, man. This is good stuff. This is solid. Just give him songs like this." Like that it's one of those. But here it's like refreshing and different from what they usually do and they did it well. Is the reason why I am very like high on it, I guess.
Okay.
Like I didn't expect this at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it feels very Hello Project to me.
No, I don't. I disagree. I don't think it does.
I don't know.
The previous song was hella project as fuck. If you take out some of the like horror elements, like the that those parts and the harpsichord, that is a hella project song that you could see like all the hella project groups doing. Like
Who wrote
melodically
this?
speaking. I'm not talking about the feel, the vibe, or the instrumentals. I'm talking about melodically. The last song Kisoku we talked about is hella project. It's hella project.
I wondered who wrote this.
It's Hoshibe Show.
Okay.
It's the same guy who wrote the Kisoku. Like I said, his success rate not so high, but he hit two huge home runs here.
What else he's done besides Hello Project?
He's done basically mostly for Hello Project.
Yeah. Okay. Like almost entirely Hello Project.
Yeah, he's like the
Okay.
next. He's the next Tsunku, basically. I think he was groomed to be the next Tsunku, or the person who's gonna be writing the most amount of stuff for Hello Project. That would be my guess.
Yeah. Okay. It feels familiar to me for whatever reason, and maybe that's because of the other stuff he's done.
Yeah.
Like
No, I don't think this sounds like anything he's done previously.
maybe it's more like the cute stuff that he's done
Yeah.
that gives me that familiar feeling. Because he did, Forever. I can't think of the full name of that song. By Cute, 2015.
I can't think of a cute song that sounded like this.
I'd have to go back and listen to some of the other stuff he's done to see. I don't know. It feels familiar to me though. It just does.
Yeah. I think this song's great, so um
I I enjoyed the song.
yeah,
It's
but clearly not as much as the previous one.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I'm on the
I,
opposite end.
I yeah. It just I don't know. This one just doesn't do it for me on an emotional level, which it's supposed to, and it just doesn't.
Yeah.
At least not in the first minute
'Cause
and a half.
you have no soul.
That's not wrong. That's not wrong. And maybe some of it's the video as well, kind of
Yeah.
turning me off to it.
I mean, the video's not great, but is any video great these days? I can't think of a PV that I really loved recently, so this PV is just shapes in the background,
And
objects,
dissolving people.
right? Because you're not alone, because you feel like you're alone, so you're just disappearing, but you're not, right?
I guess.
That's how I interpreted it.
I don't know.
And a lot of the shots are like the members walking past each other and stuff, so it's just like reaffirming, you know, you're alone, but you're not alone, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of CG work here, like you said with the disappearing members and stuff, like the hands and arms disintegrating into thin air and stuff. That
And
reminds
the
me of like the CG they used in like I think it was their previous single, and it was like where like it was like Namida Ito Nijiro Namida or something, Namida Ito Niji or something,
yeah.
where they went to like a shopping mall and it was empty and there's like bubbles or tears
Yeah.
that were floating, and like the CG work is pretty solid. I like
Yeah,
the
no. The production quality on the CG is really good.
yeah.
The
Like
little
it doesn't feel out of place.
the universe or whatever it is in the glass is pretty cool.
It's like constellations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a
Or
lot of
shapes, I don't know.
like
Geometry.
molecular compound shapes or
Right.
something to that effect.
Yep.
It's kind of a cool looking PV, but it's not very engaging.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a one set PV.
Yeah,
So,
and I don't feel the dancing makes up for it.
no. There are, like, cool moves that they do, but they don't really focus on it very well. They don't show it off.
Yeah, yeah.
So, that's a little disappointing. Like, I really like the moves where, like, idols take their, like, two index fingers and, like, they, like, pretend to be a clock or whatever.
Hmm.
And, like, do sort of, like, that kind of TikTok kind of movements. I have a thing for that, and they do it here, but it's not really highlighted very well. So, yeah, I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Hey, it's well done. I was actually pretty impressed with the quality of the CG work.
Yeah, for sure.
The the idol industry has not been known for well done CG work.
No, definitely not.
uh, yeah, I can't.
So,
I don't have much to say about this one.
all right, you can go ahead and rate it.
I'm gonna give the song a 77. It's all right. I'm not super hot on it though. Um, I don't find it as catchy as yeah. I don't know how to shorten the name of that last song. Kisoku.
Yep,
I'll just go with that.
we'll go with that. That's fine.
Um, the PV I'll give a 68. It's well done. It's well shot, but at the end of the day, it's pretty boring.
Yeah, I think this PV shot better than the Kisoku PV. I didn't, like I said, I didn't like the darkness in the Kisoku PV. I get what they're going for, but I still feel like they could have been better lit. It's well lit here. Everything's crisp. It's clear, really colorful. I prefer lighter PVs like this, but it is lacking something for sure. It feels a little robotic and formulaic. So it's just missing that kind of edge to it. But like the CG work and stuff is really well done. The members look good. I don't love the outfits, but I think it's pretty okay. I'll give the PV a 72 for that. Song, I'm gonna give it an 86. I think it's uber catchy and solid, and I've listened to it a whole bunch of times already. I'm planning on, deliberating where this entire single, would fit into my top 10. So, all right, that's Anjurime Kimi Dake Janai Sa Friends. Next up, hope you're 13 and older because this PV is rated PG-13. This is Yurumerimo Aruku no Osoi Inu, or Slow Walking Dog.
I love how they rate it PG-13, and then they censor the hell out of it.
You don't see shit. So there's a lot of violence, blood, or implied violence and blood because we don't see any of it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, hey, here's a mosaic with a little red in the middle of it to make
Right,
it look
and
like somebody got shot.
and I'm pretty sure the red they added, you know, during
Post.
editing. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
during when they were filming, so
No.
it's not even like they had a bloody mess on the set. It wasn't like that. So,
It's not like, oh, hey, we got blood packs and things that explode when they're
yeah, none of it.
shot. No, it's like all done post production,
Yeah,
which
and
is a way to do a really kind of cool PV
I don't know if it's cool.
on the cheap.
I think it's like this is
Okay,
corny
yes.
as fuck. Let's be real.
Yes,
It's
it is.
corny.
But I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I really like this PV.
Um,
So
I'm not in love with this song necessarily,
yeah, me neither.
but I
I'm
love this video.
Yeah, so the members of Yurumerimo, there's four of them. They're just randomly playing drums, along with the song in a club or bar of some kind. There's actually a sign for the Coyote Ugly towards the end. So
Yeah.
it's like a Coyote Ugly bar or club type situation, and they're just playing drums. All four of them just playing drums along with the song, and it's very convincing. It's really well done. They
Yeah.
actually practiced the drumming for this specific song. There are certain points that I notice is not accurate, but
Yeah.
for anyone else watching, it is as accurate as it's going to get when you're fake playing or fake recording the song.
Yeah.
So it's really well done, and for some reason they're wearing suits.
Hey,
And
I'm down for it.
yeah, I've always said I like idols wearing suits, so I am totally cool with it.
I
And
love the fact that they're not like they don't have the really weird hair colors either,
right, it's all dark.
for the most part.
Yeah. And yeah, some like the Yakuza shows up out of nowhere and
Yeah.
just starts a fight with them, and Udamatamo just takes like axes and guns and just kills everyone.
I love how I God, is it Chiffon or the other one that's yelling in the guy's face, and then Otto just like, nope, I'm done with this, and pops him right in the face.
I don't know where that is.
It's right at the beginning of the whole fight.
Oh, I don't know.
It's the second girl that stands up.
I don't know. Red hair is Chiffon and pink is Yonapi, and the other black hair girl is Ketchon.
Yeah, I think it's Chiffon that does it.
Okay.
Or no, no, it can't be because Chiffon's got like really pink hair.
Yeah, it's like blonde pink.
So yeah, it'd be Yonapi's like
No,
yelling
no,
at
no.
him
Yonapi is the blonde pink. Chiffon is
with
like the dark red,
with the short hair.
short hair. That's Chiffon.
Okay, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's Chiffon that does it. And she just looks over at Anna, and I was like, "Come on!" And then they start killing everybody.
Yep, and they have some great, crazy faces. Ano is very well known for her psycho face, and she straight up does a psycho face and shoots a guy in the face. So,
Yeah, she's
um,
holding him by the collar and just nope.
yeah, one of the guys actually was holding a banana, and he drops it out of fear. Like, what the fuck were you planning on doing with a banana? But
Yeah.
it goes with the goofiness of the PV. So,
Yep.
um, the one thing that I guess I didn't like is like I wish the gunplay was a little bit more real looking.
Oh yeah, no, it was completely fake.
Yeah, like I'm thinking of like Bish when they did Giant Killers. Like that gunplay was as good as it's gonna get for an idol PV, right?
Yeah.
You'd agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Right with that. I wanted that kind of gunplay where the shooting felt a little more authentic. There's recoil. There's the flashing when the bullet leaves the gun. I wanted something like that. Where this is just literally one-handed submachine gun right to the chest, no recoil, and smiling about it.
Yep.
Like I get it. It's really goofy, but I felt like that part could have used a little bit more realism to make it a little bit more grittier than just
Well,
making it a comedy.
and the one's got it's not even a submachine gun. It's like a full on uh rifle, and she's like up there one handed with it.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that gun in Counter Strike.
Probably.
That shape, at least.
Probably, yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, no, but I don't care because it's not taking itself seriously. Even though they're like trying to be all serious. It's a very it's a lovely balance of the serious psychotic nature of Unametabo and the like comedy gold that they can pull off.
Yeah.
And I love
And
it.
it's crazy because there's like so much like actual like hard work into it because those drum parts aren't like super incredibly difficult, but that's not something you can do in one day. And
No.
they actually do it. So like it's some real work went into this.
And to actually get them all really well synced up too.
Right.
It's like,
They don't look like complete noobs on the
yeah.
drums. They look convincing, which is not something you can do. And
Yeah, I was watching this going, do any of them like actually play the drums? Because they spent a lot of time to get this right.
yeah. It's like just amazingly well done for something so stupid.
Yeah.
That's sort of like what Udametomo's been doing. Like it's always goofy and funny and charming
Well,
in a really dumb way.
it's like but just Gagaku it was really. I wouldn't say necessarily it was well done, but it was well done for what it was.
Right, right,
But it wasn't trying to be serious about it either.
right. Yeah,
It's like
this is definitely that.
we're seriously going to do this, but we're going to do it with like the cheesy, corny edge to it.
Right. Yep.
I love
So
that.
yeah, this PV is really really good. The song is sort of like fucking I don't know. It's hard to say like Japanese indie rock with some math rock elements to it.
Okay.
Sort of had like vibes of like Zazen Boys, that kind of stuff.
I mean, I would
I
have
don't know if
called
people
it,
are familiar with it.
kind of drum and bass.
Right, right. It's very minimal in terms of just scope, and it's just like really well done and very rhythmic and punchy. Um, so it's one of those, but like this song doesn't really have structure. It's just
Yeah.
like a straight line. It just flows the entire way. It's like a you're boating down a lazy pool, basically. You're not going on fucking Splash Mountain.
Yeah.
The only thing
Yep.
Splash Mountainy about this is like the drum break in the middle, I guess. But it's really like a unstructured song, I guess it would be the word.
I don't know if I'd call it unstructured, but yeah, it's just
No, I mean it's structured as in like the classic pop song structure where it's intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus,
yeah,
post-chorus, pre-verse, verse.
yeah,
Like there's none of that. It's just like, oh, here's this part, here's this part, and here's this part. And then it doesn't lead into like a chorus. It doesn't lead into, like the verse or anything. It's just like all flows at
yeah.
once.
But there's way too much instrumental to the song.
I enjoyed that.
I did not enjoy a minute and like 40 seconds of them drumming before they got to the rest
I
of the
enjoyed
video.
it. That's just a drummer bias in me, but like it was good drum work. I'm not saying it's
Well, I mean,
difficult, but it was good.
I enjoyed watching them do it, but not for almost 2 minutes.
It wasn't 2 minutes, but yeah, it was
Yeah,
a full minute and like 15.
no.
It was not 2 minutes. The intro is not 2 minutes long. It
Uh,
was like a minute and 15. I timed it.
okay, I guess I actually do start singing before then.
Yeah.
But a minute 20.
Yeah, I told you. It's not
But
2 minutes.
they're still just drumming and singing before they actually get to the rest of the video. For,
Yep.
it's like 2 minutes before they start the killing.
Yep. I mean, that's an issue with the song, not so much the PV.
Yeah, yeah, that's the part of the I really don't like. I'm not big into this style of song. I like the vocals,
I think the
but
vocals were the weakest part.
well,
I'm the opposite. There's no actual like good hook. Like it's fine. The part where they're like ha 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 ha, ha, that part's okay, but like the rest of whatever they're saying is I don't even know what they were saying. I can't even think of the melody aside from that.
I'm okay with that because it's more the tone of their voices that I like.
Well, then they could just make fart sounds in their
They
voice.
could, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they probably could, and I probably wouldn't mind. But I don't know. The song feels too long for me, and too. I don't know. There's just not enough to it.
I think this song is supposed to be an atmospheric song. It's not supposed to be like, you know,
Mm,
super catchy and stuff.
yeah,
It's just supposed to be here. I think the PV is the main focus here.
yeah, yeah. I would agree with that.
All right. Anything else?
No, I need more psychotic. I don't know. I know. Just because she does it so well. Yoshi's PV of the year, if it's gotta be like J-pop, would probably go to Ina. Maybe.
Ina?
Yeah.
I don't think I like that PV that much, but sure.
No, you probably didn't because it was too dark. I'm gonna give the PV at 83. I enjoyed the hell out of this PV and could probably watch it several times over. The song I will give a. I'll give it a 73. I
My my score is gonna be higher than you, and you like the song more than I did. How does that work?
really.
Yeah.
I thought you would be way higher on the song than me.
No, you said you liked the song
No, I like
a
the
lot.
PV.
No, you said you're like, oh, I like the voice, so like it's cool.
Yeah, I like the voices, but I don't care for the instrumentals.
Oh, that
Um,
much, huh?
yeah. The PV though, yeah, it's like 83 because I like the PV. Um, yeah, I say this sounds like a 73. I can uh I can listen to this song.
Yeah, it's good background music.
Yeah, but it's not something I'm gonna listen to listen necessarily to the song.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think I'm gonna be clamoring for the song.
I think their last signal or song was better. How many is this now that they've done?
Well, they released a album in November, was it?
Yeah, but
And
haven't they
then this
released like 3 or 4 PVs in like the
is
last 3 or 4
yeah, they
weeks?
released a lot. Um, this is I don't know. They don't say anything official, so whatever.
I guess it's been in the last month they've released at least 3
Yeah,
that we've done.
yeah. It's been a lot of stuff from them. For me, I will do PV 86. It's one of the better PVs that I've seen in a while. And really funny, really goofy, really entertaining. Song, it's really atmospheric. I not really into atmospheric stuff, so I don't really have a time and place for it. But if it comes on, I'm not gonna skip it. I do think it has good moments, but yeah, it's mostly in the instrumentals that I like. Like them, like lazily singing is just the added bonus, I guess. I'll give it like a 77. So that's You'll Melt More, Yurumerumo, Aruku no Osoi Inu.
So you were higher than me.
Yeah, you sounded more positive than I was, so I thought you'd go a little higher. All right, I have inkling about how we're gonna both feel about this one. Morning Musume 17. Gosen Funo Taski, or Sash of Staff Notation. God. Oh.
Oh, what? What? Uh, can that please just be a really terrible translation?
It's it's not a terrible translation, it's a literal translation.
Well, literal translations can be terrible too, but
Yeah. It's both
what?
literal and terrible.
What the hell kind of name is that?
I, I
And
mean,
I don't care what language it's in.
it's like a metaphor. Like your life is, a music sheet, and there's a staff, and the lines is your life, and then whatever notes you put on it is the sash of life. Or I fucking know, man. Shit makes no sense.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is another 1 minute PV, because god damn it, whole project.
Yeah, it's also a digital single, which
Yep.
I don't know what that means. Is
It
this like going along with the 20th anniversary or something?
it being a digital single means that there's even less reason to do a short version because guess what? You're not going to put out a PV with a disc, right?
Yeah, you're not
Because
putting
it's
out a
digital.
DVD.
So what the fuck is the point? Am I
But
wrong here?
no, no, not at all.
That's so stupid. It makes no sense.
But
Holy
what
fuck.
is this going along with the 20th anniversary song or what?
I don't. It doesn't say.
Yeah,
It just says it's a digital single, and it has no mention of the 20th anniversary.
and it's got Kudo Haruki in it.
Yep, because she's in the group until January or something, right?
No, they had her final concert.
Already?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I watched. There's some the member comments to her on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Some of it's subbed. I know Machan's comments to her are subbed, and Machan had a trainer wreck for her thoughts.
That seems like Sato Masaki.
You know,
So this is a like a piano ballady kind of thing.
you know,
It's not uber slow, so it's not a complete snooze fest, but it's not exciting, that's for sure.
it's pretty boring.
Yeah. It's
The
really straightforward. No, I don't hear any tsunku grunts. Not that I'm supposed to hear tsunku grunts, because this is written by Hoshibe Sho, who we praised earlier tonight. And he is, of course, capable of writing very boring ballads like this one.
I think anybody is.
Yeah, that's true. But
Um, yeah, the PV is boring. The song's boring. It's a straightforward idol ballad,
yep,
which may be slightly more energy than normal.
right. It's just like a little
Slightly.
faster ballad, piano ballad, and it's the main instrument is a piano, so it is definitely a piano ballad. It's just a little bit faster than what we would imagine a piano ballad to be. But that doesn't make it that much more exciting. It's still a piano ballad,
Yep.
and I don't think the instrumentals are very interesting or melodically interesting, and I don't think the vocal melodies are interesting either. I don't think it's catchy. It's pretty whatever.
Yep. The members look good, and that's about the best I can say for the video.
I only see their faces,
Yeah,
and that's about it because their clothing and the background blends together.
their faces and they're like from the knees down and the elbows down or the
Yeah,
wrist.
but most of the shots are like upper body. So
Yeah.
what? It's fucking yeah. God damn it! Like, it's like a terrible choice of background and outfit.
Yeah, Japan seems to do that a lot.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, let's just let the members blend into the background because that's a great idea, right? No, it's not.
No. I got nothing for this
Yeah,
movie.
no, I'm
This,
I'm right there with you. I don't. There's nothing to say.
yeah.
I guess there's like crayon, pencil, color pencil drawings, watercolor painting, pictures moving around on the
Yeah,
video.
there's a sash of staff notation
Yeah,
floating around.
that's it's life, dude. That's
And
my
the
life.
lyrics pop up once in a while.
Yep.
There's like, seagulls.
Yep. And birds of
Ooh.
other colors. It's like a blue bird.
And some sakura petals.
Yep.
No,
And
no.
notes just
Yeah.
floating by. Like that's well done, but
Yeah, it's
that's
well
only
executed.
there to provide color to this very white PV.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's well executed for what it is, but the graphics are. The rest of the video is not so much. 'Cause
No, this
it's white with probably Japan filter on top of it.
yeah. It looks like a NHK educational. Hey, let's do a music program for
Yeah.
for a month, and we'll just use this as the ending theme song.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like and sounds like. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Rate it.
I'll give the song a. Oh God, I don't even know. I forgot what it sounded like. I'll give the song a 50, and the PV like a 25. Nope.
Yeah, just nope.
Nope.
All right. I'll give the song a 62. I mean, we really only have a third of the song, so you never know. Maybe the second, half or the last two-thirds of the song could be like a Momoclo song and it just turns batshit insane or something. But I doubt Hoshibesho is that kind of person. I don't think Hello Project would approve that anyway. But yeah, as it is now, it's a very plain and uninspired piano ballad. So, PV, I'll give like a 50. It's fucking whatever. It's not good. It's not interesting. All right, that's Morning Musume 17, Goseifu no Taski. And that's all the PVs we're going to talk about tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before we end the show, we're going to pick the MVPV. That's the most valuable promotion video of the night. So, give me your top two.
I'd have to go with Yudomenoma and Kisoku from ANGERME.
Mine would be Yudomedimo and Kimi Dake Janaisa. So we're split on the Anger Me. So the easiest outcome would be to give it to Yudomedimo, but I feel like Yudomedimo has won like basically every time they've appeared on the show this past couple months.
Probably.
And I don't know if that's just us being in the mood for Yudomedimo or that they're actually doing really good or the other groups are just sucking ass.
I think it's more a combination of sometimes they execute really well, and then other weeks it's just they're the lesser of the evils.
Yeah.
That was executed that week.
Yep.
Because let's face it, the last 2 or 3 weeks have not been great.
Yeah. Nothing too significant really. So, I'm cool with just giving it to Yudomedimo just because.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm good with that.
So for you, second place would have been Kisoku Tadashiku Utsukushiku. For me, it would have been Kimi Dake Janai. So friends, go buy that Anger Me single. It's really solid. Really, really solid. Top to bottom, all 3 songs, really good. Just saying. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. But Yudomedimo, Aroku no Soinu is the MVPV of the week. So if you're part of, what is their management?
Asoblock or Asobi or
Yurukata and Yurureko and Asoblock.
Yeah, Asoblock.
If you're part of that, reach out to us and we'll hook you guys up with a dick drawing of mine. I'll draw you dick butt and I'll send it to you. How about that?
Anna would probably enjoy that.
She would love it.
She would probably throw darts at it, but she would probably love it.
Yeah. All right, so we stream every Saturday nights around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And don't forget to follow us or watch us at twitch.tv/newschoolkaidan and youtube.com/newschoolkaidan. Follow us on Twitter at newschoolkaidan. Follow me at YoshiRect and Draco at Draco60. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope, that's it. So we'll see you guys next week.
Later.